Seanwhy and Kai Wii Sports on May. Your expected characters as I fly solo right now on the commentary. Button check. Yeah, I got like a lot of stuff in my fridge. Unfortunately, post-nasal drip is killing me at the end of the summer. Had a cough. Hopefully it's not going to stick with you too long, but thank you for caring. I really appreciate it. You're all very lovely people. You're all very lovely people.
I've used that before. It actually works pretty well.
Yeah, you got a problem? What? It's been updated. Like you and Deku were just stop bitter now. Okay. Well, listen.
Society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven or hell. Kai.
Yes.
May. Duel 1.
I skipped the filler. Yes. Alabasta is that good. Yes. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, listen, whatever. I can discuss anime later. Right now I need to discuss this match, which, as expected, Wii Sports is mashing and getting this damage out, and Seanwhy is working and getting less damage out. He is getting bursted here, and mashed on, and 6P'd on, and counter-hitted, and they are making friends now through this competition. You hate to see it happen like that. You hate to see this happen, really. Like it just sometimes it just happens. Big damage. Very much not going Sean's way in this round, but guess what? That 6P could lead to something. Momentum in this game is very finicky in that like you could just die sometimes. But Kai has some pretty good openers, but like a lot of the time is this little chip damage, very solid, stable gameplay. Oh, but we're punished into. Oh. Okay. There was no burst on deck. But the Stun Dipper RC was coming out. And that's a good option to just have, period. Seanwhy goes up 1 on the board.
Duel 1.
Let's drop. Game 2, Wii Sports very much not deterred from these Dolphins because they're working out. Like the setup is working out. This side swap setup, but he does get DP this time, which means that Seanwhy still very much willing to do it. Catches the anti-air. Good to do. You want to see that. Seanwhy very much keeping it way tighter now. Until then, that was the first gap I think that was not a frame trap. That 5K in the dash throw. It seems to be much more a way of Wii Sports' habit of just mashing out of a lot of stuff with charged dust. But the conversion, though, keeps staying right there, right on top of him. Wii Sports manages to wiggle out and get some space and stage of his own, but the goal burst, putting him right back to neutral with a lot more resources on Seanwhy's side. What's going to happen? First RC comes out. Stun Dipper RC. Tap dust. Here's a combo. Burst out. Wall break. Next touch should kill. But guess what? Wii Sports says, I have one of those too. Jumps to command throw, base the burst, and takes the second game. Mike said, Wii Sports says it's not looking good. He needs to believe in himself. He can play good. He is good at this game. He is Mike. He is not Wii Sports. He says he can come back. Come on. But he is right. Seanwhy has very much adapted, has changed the plan, has recognized the mashing, and has chosen to frame trap it almost every time. Tap dust. Gets hit. But no combo though. You really need that combo into the space. But guess what? This corner pressure is still good. Side swap on the side of Seanwhy. Great awareness. Gets meaty fireball. That's not really meaty and opens up a space for a throw. This one is meaty though. Change that. So such a good string. Really cool. Burst that. Okay, is living. If that burst would block, he would not be living. But guess what? You gotta do it sometimes. You gotta do it sometimes. And Mike is now on his last legs. They're shaky. I'm not sure why, but Sean knows why because he is Seanwhy. Ooh, but big whip with no punish. Okay, I was committed to an option already. Did not have the time to do a real punish. But that whip DP gives Seanwhy the entire corner. So much of the reversal. 6H hits, but the burst does not, giving Sean this big combo to another BD fireball tap. Dust hits, and the DP puts him on 1 pip of health left. What's it gonna be? Dodges the RC. Has to force him to Dolphin instead, but no resource, no nothing. And a quick 3-0 for Seanwhy. Says you will not mash this time. Wii Sports is making a really, really good presence. Winding up in winners finals, but Seanwhy crawls up the mountain and pulls his shoelaces out.